Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayoshola Ogundele. Spacefaring civilizations, future of humanity, and sustainable upward human presence. The focus points of my presentation are as follows: Spacefaring civilization, advantages of spacefaring civilization, establishment of spacefaring civilization, and space settlement. Over 4 billion years ago, about one-third of the age of the universe, scientists believe that the Earth was formed from a mixture of dust and gas around the Sun, and since then, it has been providing a stable platform for the evolution of life. In a few billion years to come, it is believed that the Sun's slow brightening will evolve and speed up and might eventually engulf the Earth and make the Earth and the inner regions of the solar system to be uninhabitable. As a matter of necessity, the long-term survival of humanity is dependent on the establishment of spacefaring civilization, which will make use of in-situ space resources. In the long run, it will help to protect humanity from extinction. Spacefaring civilizations that possess highly innovative and advanced technologies to travel through interplanetary, interstellar, and intergalactic space, are being propelled by both present and emerging spacefaring nations and private space companies. To achieve the objective of expanding humanity beyond the Earth, there is the need to develop spacefaring civilization, which involves being actively engaged in the art of space travel, space transportation, spacefaring economy, spacecraft and spaceplanes operations. Spacefaring civilization offers a variety of advantages, such as a unique perspective on humanity's place in the universe, satisfaction of human curiosity, and source of inspiration. Research findings show that there is a narrow window of opportunity to get humanity established as a spacefaring civilization, and this window must be judiciously utilized before it is too late. A well-established spacefaring civilization will enable humans to harvest abundant natural solar system resources, such as solar energy and mineral resources, from the asteroids, Mars, Moon, and beyond, and this will ultimately boost humanity's wealth. For the actualization of the idea of humanity becoming spacefaring civilized, the emerging space companies such as SpaceX, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, and a host of others are designing launch vehicles and technologies which are capable of launching small satellites cheaply, involving in orbital and suborbital space tourism, transportation of astronauts and private individuals to the space station and back, missions around the Moon and the Mars, and eventual settlement of humans on the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Spacefaring civilization. The long-term survival of the human species and technological civilization requires the building of a spacefaring civilization that utilizes the resources of outer space. A well-planned, built, and executed spacefaring civilization will help to prevent human extinction. Arctic's depiction of an Oni cylinder, an orbital habitat design proposed by Gerard Oni, is shown in this picture. Spacefaring civilizations are civilizations which dominate and have in abundance the required space technology to travel through interplanetary, interstellar, or intergalactic space. In order to become a spacefaring civilization and save the Earth, human needs to expand beyond Earth and not depend solely on Earth resources. It is important to invest in spacefaring civilization. The picture here shows an artist's concept of a human mission to Mars. Advantages of spacefaring civilization. Spacefaring civilization offers various advantages which are very important to the humanity. Spacefaring civilization advantages such as a unique perspective on humanity's place in the universe, satisfaction of human curiosity, and source of inspiration. The concept enables the following questions to be answered. What is the nature of the universe? Is the destiny of humankind bound to Earth? Are we and our planet unique? And is there life elsewhere in the universe? All these questions are begging for answers. The picture here shows NASA vision for the first humans on Mars. Space exploration stimulates the creation of both tangible and intangible benefits for humanity. Tangible impacts include all the innovation, related applications, and benefits resulting from space investment programs, such as new devices and services that spin off into the marketplace. The picture here shows an artist's concept depicting long-range exploration on the surface of Mars using pressurized rovers. Establishments of spacefaring civilization. For human race to become multiplanetary species, there is the need to establish spacefaring civilization, as this will fast-track humans' aim of colonizing the space. Humans can pursue spacefaring civilization in earnest during this generation or leave the decision to the future generations who could have better technologies, budgets, and less world problems and issues to deal with. Artist's depiction of an honey cylinder is shown in this picture. According to scientists' predictions, in a few billions of years, the sun's slow brightening will speed up as it swells into a red giant and the Earth will then be uninhabitable, as will the inner regions of the solar system. By that time, human descendants can migrate to other habitable element stars. Illustration of spacefaring civilization is shown in this picture. Establishment of spacefaring civilizations. In 1979, Oppenheimer stated that a society that has developed spaceflight and space colonization will have the advantage of never thereafter having to stand hostage to fortune. In order to prevent human extinction, based on the 4 billion year timeline, there is the need for humans to invest in and develop a sustainable spacefaring civilization. The picture here shows illustration of the sun becoming a true red giant in approximately 7 billion years and the Earth being swallowed or engulfed. To prevent human extinction within the time frame of 100,000 years, humans need to develop spacefaring civilization capability of a global and in-space network of sensors and telescopes to find asteroids that could destroy Earth planet and create the systems to stop them. Based on the perceived consequences of a major asteroid impact event on human civilization, the potential impact of near-Earth objects must always be considered. Artist rendering of vision for NASA's Deep Space Laboratory orbiting the Moon is shown in this picture. Humans' short window for establishing an infrastructure for obtaining space-based energy and resources has been predicted to be about 50 years time frame. Based on the 50-year timeline, humans need to dedicate the national and world resolve to attain limitless extraterrestrial resources within the next 50 years. The picture here shows illustrations of Mars colony. Space settlement. A space settlement is a proposed specific place in space where humans can live, work, and raise families. Space settlements are generally conceived as providing for nearly all the needs of large numbers of humans in an environment out in space that is very hostile to human life and inaccessible for maintenance and supply from the Earth. The picture here shows illustration of the rendezvous and interplanetary stage and lander stage as they come together over the Mars. Advantages and justifications for space settlements. Justifications and motivations for space settlements for the actualization of spacefaring capability include curiosity, potential for humans to provide more in-depth observational research than on crewed rovers, and economic interest in off-world resources and possibility that the settlement of other planets could decrease the likelihood of human extinction. The picture here shows Mars ice home designed for a Mars base. With the high cost of orbital spaceflight, around $1,400 per kilogram, to low Earth orbit by Falcon Heavy, a space settlement would currently be massively expensive. On the technological front, there is ongoing progress in making access to space cheaper and in creating automated manufacturing and construction techniques. A Mars habitat in conjunction with other surface elements of Mars is shown in this picture. Human extinction can be prevented by strengthening the physical barrier or increasing the mean distance between people and the potential extinction event. Human survival may be better assured through the colonization of space. Although space colonies do not yet exist, humans have had a continuous space presence since the year 2000 in the form of the International Space Station. Life support systems that enable people to live in space may also allow them to survive hazardous events. Artist rendering of a crude floating outpost on Venus is shown in this picture. The proposition of off-planet outposts for the actualization of human ideal of becoming a spacefarer is dated back to 50 years ago idea of Gerard Horney. Horney published the resulting space settlement vision for freestanding space colonies as a book titled The High Frontier. The book helped to inspire Amazon Jeff Bezos' vision of having millions of people living and working in space. Illustration of a space settlement is shown in this picture. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Spacefaring Civilizations, Future of Humanity and Sustainable Upward Human Presence, presented by Dr. Anshola Ogundele, with the focus points Spacefaring Civilization, Advantages of Spacefaring Civilization, Establishment of Spacefaring Civilization, and Space Settlements. Thank you.